Welcome again to Put a Chat with Auntie Netta. Where have you all been, men? I've been waiting for you. I'm just joking. No, today we have a wonderful guest. She's an old friend of mine. She's not old, but she's an old friend of mine. She has 4 children and she works and works and works and works. So I thought that it would be nice for her to come here and have a little bit of a rest. So without further ado, let me introduce you all to Lilamani Dias Benson. Come, darling. Anne, sweetheart, come, my darling.
Netta, how are you?
I am okay.
I brought you flowers.
Ayo, thank
And I want
you.
a hug.
I want a mwah, mwah. Ayo, come sit, pet you.
Okay,
Look
lovely.
at these beautiful flowers she has bought me. I feel very bad because I didn't get you any flowers, no.
No, darling, no,
I have got
that's
some
fine.
kalukulis
Gosh,
for you.
Oh,
Would
but
you
there
like?
you go.
Not
yeah,
here.
in a while.
In a while, you have
Yes,
in a while.
yes,
Let me just hold it. I don't know where to put it because it's a surprise. This now tell me, you managed to break through the glass ceiling, no? You smashed it.
Well, occasionally I kind of bumped my head on it.
Uh-huh.
And then when that happened, I thought, I mustn't hurt myself.
This
right?
is the thing.
So, I kind of moved like that, sideways, and went past it.
How did you do it though?
In life, whatever you do, I think you have to do it kind of gangbusters well.
Huh? What?
Gangbusters means pow, pow. Whatever you do, you have to do with
That
passion.
is boxing, no, darling.
With passion. Now, when you do gangbusters, it infects
I
other people.
really like that word.
Yeah, I thought you'd like it.
I love that word. Pow, pow!
It kind of makes other people feel, ooh,
Yeah.
they look at you with surprise. They can't not notice you, right?
Yeah,
They have to
exactly.
look at you, they have to look at what you're doing.
Yes.
Inevitably, it's infectious because they want to give pow back. So there is
has anybody powed you back?
interaction in the nicest possible way.
Verbally pout, not physically.
Well, I'm talking of interaction. I'm talking of how people respond. I'm
Yeah.
talking of being infectious.
Yeah.
So
You
that's
had an infection also?
infectious is different to infection.
Not a
Infectious means that what I do, you catch. So if I do something
I don't
nice,
want to catch anything today because I've just got over the flu, man.
Oh, but the fly brought. That's why I brought you the flowers to celebrate.
Thank you. Just put them here. Oh, oopsie daisy.
Oh,
I'm
so,
very
so,
sorry,
so.
Anne.
That's all right.
I
That's
just
all
wanted
right.
this
But you're
one.
enjoying them.
I am enjoying
You're
them
also
very
doing
much.
a gangbusters
I'm
one,
doing
aren't
a
you?
gangbuster too. But let's get back to this because one thing you have really, you may say that you may have just bumped your head and gone sideways and backwards out of the glass ceiling. But you really did break through the glass ceiling for all us women, no? Do you think that it was your childhood that made you like this? Because for me now, I am the Sinhalese, the Tamil, the Muslim, the Dutch, the
You're a mixed up
Portuguese,
kid.
the whole mop I am.
You're a
right?
mixed up kid, is it?
I don't know whether I'm mixed up. That's not
Well,
very nice, no?
funnily,
Yeah,
talking about
no, I haven't
all
finished,
this.
no, darling, wait.
Oh, sorry.
Yes, you want to just butt into my conversation also, no? Can you not see the different sides of me here? The Muslim.
Oh.
Huh? This is the Dutch side.
Oh, really?
Like that for you also. Do you think your childhood sort of made you who you
We're
are
talking
today?
about Dutch and so on. My mother is a Miss Delaney-Roll.
Really?
And the Delaney-Rolls are descended from Count Delaney-Roll, who
My-
was a French count
I should be curtsying to you.
who came into the king's court and ran off with the Sri Lankan princess.
That flats in the police park?
No. We are talking about old history.
Ah.
And how the Delaney-Rolls of today are all descended from Count Delaney-Roll. So if you're a mixed up kid, I'm a mixed up kid too.
That is very posh though, no? I
It
didn't
is
know
posh.
that.
My mother's people are from the south, my father's people were from the up country. So I'm also all mixed up.
We are all
you know.
mixed up, no, in the end.
But that's good.
I
there-
think
there
it's
are
very good. I
things
think it's the
about
way to go.
it. Yes.
What do you
indeed.
think?
Yes. Well,
No? Oh.
if it gives you an extra pow to the gangbuster
I like
attitude,
this. I think it gives us an extra power, no?
Probably,
Yes.
probably, because you.
See, no, we don't want to give too many powers.
No, we don't want to give too many powers.
But Ane Kusuma, එහෙම වහන්න එපාකෝ darling, sorry. She just bangs the doors like that. No
She
idea
wants
what is
some
happening.
attention, I think.
She always. It could be Kusuma, but then it could be a ghost also.
Oh, you have
Yeah.
ghosts here, is
We
it?
may have,
Really?
have.
My
But do you
goodness.
think, you still have an answer to the question? Your childhood, you think
Ah,
that
the
is what has
childhood.
molded
That-
you? Because it takes a certain kind of woman to be able to
You
be in
know,
a man's world.
I was a kind of a introverted, introspective kid quiet, shy, who lived in a world of her imagination. I
Just
don't
like
know if it
me.
helped to cultivate the imagination side of me, but the quiet, introverted probably is completely different to who I have to be in the business I am. and
Very
so on.
true. Same for me, no?
One thing worked reasonably well, and that is that my parents lived in the Mahagedara, which meant the village.
Ah.
And we went to school in Colombo, so you got to know the two sides of life, if you like. So that helps in the work I do to some
What
extent.
two
that
sides
helps.
of life? The burger and
How people in the urban territory live, how people in the villages live. You got to
Ah.
know it
Why did
firsthand.
your parents live in the Mahagedara?
Because my father was a landed proprietor, he looked after the property.
Big
And
words no,
that's
you're
how-
using now. I don't understand also very well.
Well, he just had some land, and he thought that that was a living, you know. So that was his living.
Oh, that's a very interesting story. On that note, we are going to take a small break. You don't
Okay.
mind?
No,
we'll
of
have
course
some.
not.
We'll try and have some talaguli while we
Yeah,
take
we
the
could
break.
do that.
Or we could go to the toilet. You need to go to the toilet.
No, no.
I need to go to the toilet. So we'll take a small break and then we'll come back with the lovely Lilamani Dias Benson, who broke that feeling with her gangbuster. Pow, pow! I love that bit. Just a second, darling. I'm just going to move these. Hello and welcome back, my darlings. How are you? Is it okay if I just keep it here
Yeah,
for
of
the
course,
moment?
of
Because they're
course.
very unprepared. They didn't get me a vase. They don't do anything for me, man. I just have to sit here the whole day. So we are here with Lilamani Dias Benson, and we are talking to her a little bit about her life and experiences and all that. But one thing I'd like to say, I love your shawl, darling. Where is it from?
I'm a shawl person.
Ah,
I'm a shawl person.
I'm a fake fur jacket person. You like my jacket?
Goodness.
It's not real fur.
You know, I can see that you have not got any of that British Reserve.
No. Because I only lived there for a little while, no. I was here, no, the whole time.
Oh,
Yes.
right.
That's why
Yes.
I grew up here, no.
Yeah, looking
have-
delicious.
You also looking delicious. You're good enough to eat. If the cameras weren't on, I would be eating you.
We will keep the eating to those kisses
Yes,
and
we
all
will.
that stuff. That
But
we
where
have
did you get this beautiful shawl? Is this on your travels? Because I know you like to travel, no?
done. Yes, I do.
Ah.
I think I got this here actually.
Huh?
I got this here in this country.
No. Very pretty though.
I
Because
can't tell the name of the shop because
they'll have to pay us
that
then.
will have to be edited out or
Yes,
something.
exactly.
But I got it here.
Now, what makes you tick as a human being? Not having a tick as in a twitch, but what makes you tick, talk?
Okay, let me sing you a little song, right?
Okay.
Well, I don't have such a good voice, but it sometimes goes like this.
Ah.
Just remember this. A kiss is still a kiss. A sigh is just a sigh. The fundamental things apply as time goes by. Sing it with me.
I don't know the words, no, we'll do it again.
Okay, from the famous film Casablanca.
Casablanca.
A
Here's
ki-
to you,
here,
kid.
just remember this.
A
kiss is just a kiss. A sigh
Sign
is
just a sign.
Sigh, not sign, sigh. right?
Sigh.
The
Fundamental
fundamental
things
apply
apply
as time.
time goes by. Here's to you, kid.
Yeah,
That
well,
was beautiful.
yeah.
That was absolutely beautiful. Thank you for that, Tane. So what makes you tick as time goes
your
by?
shoes.
My shoes. Tell me where to get a good pair of shoes, no, here, man. These are beautiful
What's
shoes.
with those shoes? Aren't you
No, I have
hot
very
in
big
them?
feet. I have ugly feet, man. I don't want to
Yeah,
show
I
them.
have ugly feet too.
No,
but
you
I find
don't.
Things
I
that
can see just
sometimes
here.
hide all
You have
the-
beautiful skin, no?
I have that hide all the sins. I find things, shawls and all that hide all the sins.
No, this is beautiful. I don't know why you're saying that about yourself. I think you look very well put together and your skin is beautiful there. I have to jog, no? That's why I wear this.
Okay.
Sometimes before the show, I put a jog. Sweat a little bit, but it's okay.
Right, yeah.
I don't smell, no? Am I smelling? You
No,
smell
of course
wonderful.
not. No,
Tell
of
me,
course not.
can you tell me that perfume again? Brown?
It's Chanel Cristal.
Very nice, very posh, no?
Yes.
Now,
yes,
would you
very
say
posh.
that your passion is your work?
My passion is everything in my life. My kids. My kids.
How many kids do you have?
I have 4. They are not kids anymore, of
They are
course.
small children.
They are all grown up.
You have grown up
They
children?
are all grown up. 3 of the 4 are married, and I have 6
no, since we met last.
grandchildren.
Time has flown.
Time has flown.
6 grandchildren.
Yeah, 6 grandchildren. And when they were little,
Yes.
when they were not when they were little, when they were like between 10 and 18 or 12, 10 and 16 or 12 and 18, like they were all argumentative at the whole time. They were so argumentative
With
that
each other.
life was one argument. Right?
Ayyo.
So I used to call them the world's worst horrors.
To their
And
faces?
it's a standing joke in the family that I used to call them the world's worst.
Did they have to
horrors.
go for therapy?
It was just exasperation because this argument going on all the time, isn't it? But I think that's what makes me tick.
Your
My
children.
4 children who are today,
Sweet.
I think.
Did they all have to go for therapy though because they were world's worst horrors?
No, I think I would have to go for therapy if at all. Anybody went for therapy.
You
But
didn't go for
they
therapy?
were gorgeous. They were not horrible. It was just that argumentativeness, that so much going on at the same
you
time.
had 4 children, right? But at the same time, you have managed to keep this career at the very height of anybody in this country, if you ask me.
Well, you have to, isn't it?
Why?
One thing is that when you find something that you enjoy doing, it makes you wake up and take off and get to that place and
Smell the coffee.
smell the coffee,
Yes.
smell the roses, but also
the
get to
roses.
work and make it happen.
Yeah.
When you enjoy what you're doing, you do it with so much, again the gangbusters.
Yeah,
with
you
all
like the
that.
gangbusters, no?
And that's what makes you tick.
Not your imaginary friends.
The imaginary friends, I still have imaginary friends.
still have?
I still have imaginary
I
friends,
also
but
have.
I can't tell anybody about them. Yes.
Maybe your imaginary friends know mine.
That's very possible.
My best imaginary friend is called Meena.
Really?
Yeah, I used to bully her as a child, man. But now we are at equal terms.
I think my imaginary friends are kind of my ideal life, what I would like to be doing at some point. And so on, something like that. It's
Is in
just
your
escapism to some
Yes.
extent, and
Yeah.
you also do that.
I
no?
do that, man, all the time. But sometimes you get stuck in that world, no?
I don't know. You have to come out of it because real life is beckoning, and real life is saying pay the bills. And
Veena,
real life
shut
is
up!
saying,
Sorry.
real life is saying these 4 children are all arguing, and that's real life.
Yeah.
So anyway, had to earn a living to give 4 children good things in life, education, all of this
Exactly.
stuff. So and if you're doing something that you enjoy, then you do it really well, and then you obviously, if you do it really well, then you get to the next stage. People see it.
Yes.
They see that it creates business for them, and you get to the next stage. It happens.
Exactly. On
It
that
just
note,
happens.
we are going to take a small break and we'll come back later and we'll ask Lilamani a little about love. Don't tell her. See you in a minute. Can I offer you a boiled steak?